Hey there. I was actually told by a brother in Christ that I should share these dreams. As of lately, I've been having many. So thanks to Brother Shannon for his encouragement, and may God bless you. In the book of Acts, chapter 2, 15, verse 15 through 18, we read, "For these are not drunken, as ye suppose, seeing it is but the third hour of the day. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. And it shall come to pass in the last day, saith God, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out of those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy." We also read in Job 33, chapter 33, verses 14 through 18, "For God speaketh once, yea, twice, yet men perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose, and hide pride from man. He keepeth back his soul from the pit, and his life from perishing by the sword." So we see that God uses people, and that he sends visions and dreams, and he always sends his messengers, his prophets. But we see now that in these last days that a lot of people are having visions. And what I'm about to read to you are many dreams that I've been given, and which are prophetic in nature. And this is something that I wanted to share. Use your discernment. Here it goes. Some of them don't have dates. The first few that I'm going to read to you don't actually have dates. They're actually recurring dreams. But here it goes. I dreamed that Florida was destroyed, possibly the southernmost part of Florida, or the whole state. There was a great earthquake in California. Roads collapsed. I feel like California may be destroyed. I had a dream of a comet or a asteroid falling, streaking downward, and I could see the width of the tail as if it made its descent. A wide white tail that went as long as maybe a mile, heading towards the earth. I had a dream about my mother, and that a huge storm was coming to the East Coast. We were in some house. I don't remember. Okay, I had a dream about a huge nuclear bomb going off. I think I was in some field. It seemed like it was like maybe the Midwest. And I was running with some man, and we crouched down low, and I looked at him just as the bomb went off, and said to him, as the huge mushroom cloud went up, "Are we going to die?" And he looked at me and said yes. So I closed my eyes, and I felt my spirit leaving my body. I felt as if a hand was on my foot pulling me back. And I felt as if I didn't want to leave yet, and my spirit went back into my body. As soon as my spirit went all the way back in my body, I woke up. Okay, this is another dream. These are starting with the dates. Friday, January 24th, 2014. I was walking on the side of the road, and there was a grassy field, and I saw people. And suddenly something like lights or orbs fell from heaven. Whatever it was, it caused all to panic, hearts failing them in horror as they looked up. And I got the feeling that it was some kind of deception. Like what was going on in the sky was a hologram, or a fake occurrence of a false invasion, possibly demons. I was a little scared myself. Then power came over me, being the Holy Spirit. And that which came out my mouth they weren't my words, but they were words of power, and I spoke and I said to them, sensing their fear, do not fear. I just kept saying it over and over again as they looked up in horror and began running. I said it with force even though I felt a little scared, but the feeling left and I felt more confident, and they just looked at me in shock. I kept walking down into something like a trench, and I came across a young black man and some men, and they came and put him in a small prison. It looked more like a shack with a lock on it. And he told me that the men that put him there would be back. And I saw them as they disappeared into the grassy field. He said they would be back, but that he could leave or escape if he wanted, but he didn't want to leave. Then a few people came from far away. I could tell they were people of God. I don't remember why they were there, but they came. Okay, here's another one. March. This is Tuesday, March 18th, 2014. Okay, I was standing in a room with a few other people. It appeared to be either a basement or like a lower den. Something was wrong. I was looking for somewhere to escape because the authorities, possibly police officers and FBI, were searching and seizing people from their homes. I escaped from an underground window and I crawled out. I looked around for cover so I wouldn't be seen. I started to walk around in what appeared to be a more suburban type neighborhood. I went into an occupied house. I could see that the authorities were searching frantically for people to detain. The occupants of the house I entered were sleeping. I crept in slowly and cautiously so as not to arouse them. Their television was on as they slept. I saw the news, and they were talking peace talks in Israel. All the while there was an appearance of peace there, but destruction going on around the place in which I was, that being America. For some reason, people were being questioned and detained. As I looked at the couch, I saw where one of the occupants were about to awaken, so I bolted for a side wall, afraid that they might discover I was there. Then the dream changed, and suddenly they were offering me something to eat. After I left the house, a reporter runs up to me and asking me questions. I'm not sure what the questions were. Okay, this is another one. I'm not sure what date this is, but this is pertaining to the first plane that went down, the Boeing Jet 777, before this one that just recently went down this past week or so, last week. So I had a dream that they were searching for the black box, and they did not find the one for Flight 370. It was not in the ocean. In fact, the plane did not crash at all. That's kind of confirmation to me. I had not thought about this plane anymore, but this dream came to me anyway. I was shown a map. First it showed me where the plane left from Malaysia to another country. I'm not sure where, maybe Israel. But then my attention was directed back to the United States of America. So that was pretty wild. Um, it's interesting that this new plane with the same flight number, or Boeing 777, was shot down. And there's actually been a lot of conspiracy, a lot of talk that maybe this might have been the same plane or something like that, and they still can't figure out who shot it down. They're still debating about who did it. But anyway, here's another one. And this particular dream is the brother Shannon I was telling you guys about. He actually interpreted it for me. Sometimes I dream in a lot of symbolism, but I'll actually put that link down for you guys, and you can check out the video and see what he says about it. Anyway, June 4th, 2014, I had a dream about President Obama. He was in this room, and his wife was there. For some reason, they had these two young black babies sitting on top of a counter or a table, both males. They could have been twins, but I got the feeling that one was older than the other. Michelle Obama was there as well. it seemed as if they were comparing the two young boys, and I got the feeling that perhaps they were twins. One of the young baby boys had something wrong with his leg. You could see that it was deformed somehow. For some reason, President Obama favored the one with the deformed leg over the other baby. I remember looking at both babies and seeing that they looked nothing like President Obama at all. And I found that to be odd. I remember him saying something to the effect that the one with the defected leg was better, that he was going to be the one, so to speak. So he favored the one a little more than the other. Okay, this is this another one I had, which I didn't really write it down, but it's I had a dream that President Obama was actually the Antichrist, and um, I had a dream that I guess he pretty soon they'll be using those RFID chips, those which a lot of people know to be the radio frequency identification chips, are the made by the company Verichip, which is now Positive ID, and um, I don't know, but I just thought I'd share this. I was actually told a while ago to write my dreams down, and I've been having a lot that I haven't been writing down, but I'm gonna have to get a little better on that. But anyway, that's my spiel there. Um, I'll put that, like I said, I'll put that description in the box for you guys to check out for the meaning of that dream. All right, take care.